Alright, man, we're back on Forza Horizon 5 with episode 6 of basically how much better can $25,000 make your car. So here we have a 2015 Challenger SRT Hellcat. We're making a good amount of power. We weigh as much as a yacht right now. But I feel like we're making good on power. So handling, we're definitely have to figure out. Obviously, we got to figure out tire situation because ain't no good with your car being fast if you can't handle the power and put the power down. So with that being said, we're about to get into it. So I'm about to go ahead and get to the quarter-mile drag strip and see what our times are going to be. And then afterwards, we'll move to the circuit. All right, so we're about to do the quarter-mile. And I think I should at least get in the 11s. I feel like I have enough power to make into 11s. But I feel like the biggest downfall would be traction. So let's see. I tested the RPMs to make sure I'm not going to shift too early or too late. So I know it's roughly 6,500 I got to shift. So let's see here. Tad early. Boom. I was going to try to let 12.1. Dang. 12.1. I feel like that run was pretty good. Can I do it better? I don't know. I feel like 12.1 is the. I was losing a bunch of traction at the start too. Yeah. $12. I'll take 12 seconds. I probably could, if I keep going, I probably could get into 11.9 because I did shift a tad early on one of them, but 12 seconds. Okay, so let's go to the circuit and I'm going to see y'all there in just a second. All right, so we're at the Gran Pantano sprint. Oh, it's hot, so I feel like traction should be on my side a little bit. I shouldn't, well, I am going to still be slipping and sliding because it's a Hellcat. Bunch of power, no type of agility whatsoever. So there's that. What? Man, they lied. Oh my God. Okay, well, I'm sorry. Oh, that is some. Oh, y'all really did me dirty on that one. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I guess everything came be perfect, huh? I really thought I was gonna have a good old drag. Not drag, but good old dry racetrack here, but let's get to it. Let's slow down a little bit more than I would because, one, I don't have traction. Oh my God. Yeah, we're gonna run that back. Whoo, my days. Why did they lie to me? I really thought it was dry. It said dry. Yeah, that corner. Right, let me lock in. Because that corner was terrible. The second corner in the game, I literally hit the wall. Okay, let me try to lock in here. Let me try better to lock in. Okay, so this is a little tricky because I really got hit a double whammy. A heavy car that oversteers a lot, has a bunch of power on a wet sprint track. So that was a 252. Oh my days. Well, that was rough. Whew. It was, I ain't gonna lie, I had to like lock in a little bit because there's a couple times I almost lost it. And then at the same time, it was a couple, what's it called? It was a couple times I was going around the corners and I was literally drifting. And that wasn't on purpose. I'm hitting ultimate drifts around the corner on accident. Like I'm trying to hold the car as straight as possible while like trying to maintain a good line. But I tried. I got 252. With that being said, definitely traction is something we have to work on, and yeah, we'll figure it out. But I'm gonna see how they get done. Choosing my options to how I'm gonna modify the car, and I'm gonna see y'all in just a second. All right, so as y'all can see from this list, I made a really every attempt to try to go for agility and lightness, basically. So I did sport tires. I couldn't do semi-slicks because that was going to be too much extra cheese right there. So I did sport tires, 295 on the front. Did upgrade track width, front and rear. Then I did sport anti-roll bars. Hold on. Oh, I was like, where my rear tires at? But it's already at the bottom. But yeah, sport roll bars on the front. Spring dampers, sport roll bars on the rear, sport drive line, 335s on the back, and then sport clutch transmission and an intercooler. Really, the car is quick enough. It's just the fact of like trying to put the power down. I wasn't going to pick the sport intercooler because I was also going to do a 6-speed rather than an 8-speed, which already has. But I was like, I don't know. But yes, it probably would have been a little bit lighter, but I was like, man, why not? So I just kept it, did the sport transmission and tuned the final drive. And yeah, so we're about to see what numbers we can get with this, because we did a 12-second quarter mile time and a 2 minutes and 52 seconds on the circuit. So I'm going to see y'all at the drag strip. All right, so as y'all can see, went from 707 to 720. I think it was 650 to 658. And dang, I didn't even see how much I weighed before, but I can tell it was about 4,000 some pounds. Anyways, let's get to it. So Dodge Challenger. So I feel like 12 seconds. Hold on, let me do my little tune. Let me do my little tune before I forget. So I'm gonna do that for about right though. Yeah. 10 more miles per hour. All right, apply that. I gave it a thought to go all-wheel drive, but that I feel like y'all would have probably hated me, so I didn't do that. So I just kept it regular drive. So let's see real quick. Let me lock in. Boom. What's that right there? 11.2. Okay. 11.2. Let's run that back one more time. See if I get a better time. 11.2. Almost a second. With just weight reduction at that. Really, just weight reduction and stickier tires, obviously. I was going to do drag slicks, but dang, they're perfect. I was going to do drag slicks, but obviously you can't turn with drag slicks. Dang, 11.2. I think it was a little bit faster on this one, though. But it was still 11.2 because I don't count the last two numbers at the end. It's just 11.2 and that's it. But yeah. Well, I'm excited to see how much better we'll do in the rain. So yeah, I'm going to see out the circuit in just a second. Okie dokie. So once again, we're back with this lie about it being freaking hot, and it's not hot. So let's get to it. I'm pretty sure there's probably a way to change the weather, but I haven't done that, so maybe one of y'all will tell me in the comments that, oh, you click on that and that, you can control the weather and you can change the amount of laps you're doing races whole time I'm sitting here. But anyways, yeah, the all-wheel drive I felt like would have killed it. Launch would be crazy, but I felt like y'all would probably hate me for making the all-wheel drive. So I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. I feel like that's cheating a little bit. just a little bit, but let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm always in a power band because everything comes in after 5. Okay. A little nervous. I haven't even drove this car around corners. So okay, so on one of the corners, y'all remember I tapped it. I almost lost it, but literally I don't even mean to like slide into some corners like that. It just freaking happens. Obviously, it's wet. So I mean, okay, 12.41. Okay, my bad. 2.4. I was like 12. I was like, wait a minute, nah, 4.1. Dang. So yeah, a second faster. So typically, the what's the word I'm trying to find here? I can't even find the right word. Hold on, let me get a spin. Oh, I take that. I will take the 125. But I feel like everything that's been happening has been literally like a second faster on the drag strip and like 10 seconds faster. But I feel like I might do like I don't know. I might do like maybe when I hit episode 10, because this is episode 6. So maybe when I hit like episode 10, I would do like a $30,000 like budget. Maybe, I don't know. That I'm thinking about it, but I feel like it would be better. $30,000 that'll probably make me only $5,000 more, but I feel like I can get way more. I can way faster. Like at least maybe I feel like since 25K brings me a second faster and like 10 seconds faster. I feel like 30 might bring me like a minute and a half faster and like maybe 15 or 12 seconds faster. But yeah, I'm thinking about maybe doing that sometime in the future, whenever I hit episode 10, possibly. But with that being said, though, man, thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had fun with this Hellcat because I'm like, it'd be a cool car to do. Because it already has a bunch of power to begin with, and I mean, it would be pretty easy because it has a bunch of power. I already focus on is like traction. So I was like, why not? That would be a cool video. But with that being said, though, man, thank y'all so much for watching. If you have any cars y'all want to suggest, I'll be happy to you know what I'm saying, read them and see them in the comments. But with that being said, though, man, thank y'all so much again for watching. If this is your first time seeing me, welcome. I'll be trying to do a lot of cool stuff, but sometimes it works, sometimes it don't work. But with that being said, though, man, thank y'all so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new. That being said, I'm gonna see y'all next time, man, for sure.